Hey everybody, welcome to the Rare Replay where I'm going to show you the All Downhill From Here achievement. You get this by completing all the snapshots for Slalom. This first one, Overqualified, all you have to do is complete the qualifying run in at least 60 seconds. That's it. It's pretty simple course. It's the qualifying run. It's like the first level of the game. It's very simple and it really helps teach you the mechanics. The hardest part is going to be dodging the other skiers, but even then it's not that bad. So this one should be pretty simple for you. And number 2, snowboarding. You need to get 25 freestyle points and falling wipes out your score. Now that's key. Do not fall whatsoever. If you have a big fall and lose all your points, you might as well just start over. It's not a very long course. But so long as you're dodging things, you should be okay. There's not a whole lot to dodge. Biggest thing here, you just want to get up a little bit of speed right at the beginning, and then when you jump, hold down on the D-pad. So press A and then hold down on the D-pad, and you should do this little flare thing he does with the skis. And that'll get you some style points, or freestyle points. You only need 25, and you can see, boom, there it is. It's not very difficult to get, and I'm not even halfway through the course. Now once you get your 25, you're safest just to ski. Try to dodge everything, don't do anything crazy, just make it to the end of the course, and you'll be fine. And number 3, Gates of Wrath. This one you need to keep your speed above 100 kilometers an hour, which means you're going to need to be constantly holding forward. Now for this, I set up a little trick for myself. I use the left thumbstick to hold forward, and then I use the D-pad to control my left and right. That's how I'd recommend it. You can do it however is most comfortable for you, but find a control scheme that makes this easy. You're going to need to hold forward the entire time, but you're still going to need the precision of the D-pad, so keep that in mind. And number 4, Sugar Rush. This one's very similar, except you need to have an average of 100 kilometers an hour by the time you beat the level. Again, this one's pretty difficult. You're going to need to be holding forward the entire time, so I'd recommend using whatever control scheme worked for the last one. Do it for this one. Now you don't want to miss too many of these gates because those will slow you down, and do not run into too many objects. So you notice it's pretty difficult to keep your average right at 100. So this one may take a couple tries, may take a little bit of practice, but just hold down forward every chance you get, or all the time. Just hold down forward and then use that D-pad to steer yourself left and right. And number 5, Hilly the Skid. You need to complete Skid Row while falling less than 3 times, which is actually pretty difficult. Now this course on its own is kind of difficult. You really have to work to beat it within the allotted time. But dodging all these people, that can be another pain on its own. So again, we're going to be holding forward as often as possible just so you can make it through the course. And then if you stick to the right side of most of these areas, you should be fine. And by the right side, I mean all the way up against the right side. Once you pass all the kids going back and forth on sleds, that's really the hardest part. These snowmen here are pretty easy to dodge, and if you find yourself about to run into one, you can jump over them. And here in just a moment, we'll be introducing skiers to the mix. Again, if you find yourself about to hit them, jump, because you'll do this little tumble. Not every time, but most of the time you'll do this little tumble instead of completely falling. So you won't actually lose, you won't actually count as a fall. Falling counts as hitting the snow and stopping, which you will see here in just a moment. I get one fall. But that little tumble in the air is not a big deal. Yep, that's a fall right there where his skis kind of stick out of the snow. So this one will take a little bit of practice and a little bit of memorization. It's pretty difficult, but in the end, it is possible. It's not, you know, with a little practice, it shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. And that is all downhill from here. Thank you very much for watching. And of course, if you want to check out some more Rare Replay videos, be sure to check the playlist linked at the end of the video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you later.